to see Genuine at God.
Wait a minute, don't you hear me, baby? It's gonna be alright. We don't have to fight. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey.
No, I want to see Genuine in concert.
I do want to see Genuine.
I wonder if he still be getting it though.
I
feel like he'd be like one leg on the stool.
I'm alright, but here's the thing: Genuine would get it so hard that I think his one leg on the stool is worth me seeing. Like
I don't give a fuck. I mean, if Genuine sat in the stool and sang to me, I am still going to a Genuine concert.
I love Genuine.
Do what?
They TGT.
No, I don't want TGT. I mean Genuine.
Don't nobody Genuine.
Like, if he come out there and do pony and all the other stuff, are you gyrating and dancing and sliding on the stage? Like, are you because Usher
I feel like
is out here still dancing. So, right, that's what I'm like.
No, but I feel like Genuine might still give you.
That's what I'm asking. I'm like, I don't know what a Genuine concert looks like. Are you still out here giving me a show?
I don't think it's gonna be as many body rolls.
Are you one leg on the stool? Which I'm good with that too.
I think he might give you a quick slide in this, and that's all I need actually, if we're being honest, because you know your pony still got a little ride to it. It's fine.
Genuine got hits. Let me tell you, you know what? Welcome to WCW.
Welcome. Welcome to the latest episode of Women, Cocktails, and Whatever. It's your big little sister De'Azia.
I'm Chelle and De'Azia.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, hear me. Check it out.
I'm right. I'm checking. I'm actually checking you out. What are you doing? What's up?
People
you
don't.
Somebody?
People don't put respect on Genuine's name.
She's not putting respect on me speaking gay to her right now. It was a good game.
Listen. First and foremost, Genuine has never given you a bad song.
He has never given you a bad song.
Every single, and I'm talking singles, every single has been a hit from Genuine.
And his albums.
And now I haven't listened to all of Genuine albums in its entirety. Not all of them. I might have heard one here and there. But like, based off of singles on which most people is what they listen to, Genuine has never given you a bad single.
Love the Genuine of the lines.
Yes.
Like something.
It's so funny. I went out on a date, right? I had one on this date, and we was on a ride back. This was a while ago. And, because I don't date. This is a while ago. And we was on the way back, and I was like, yo, you gotta play Genuine. And he really looked at me like, Genuine. I'm like, I promise you're going to enjoy every fucking song.
And the fact
played.
that you're questioning me means we will never go out again because you have horrible taste in life.
But like, Genuine has hits.
Genuine is like a,
differences. Pony.
My whole life has changed.
My whole life has changed. Stingy. There it is. In those jeans.
Listen.
Hit you on the two-way. What's that song?
Hit you on a two-way. The two-way.
Ain't none of your friends' business. It's none of your friends' business. Same OG.
Same OG is my shit.
Let me tell you, like.
Same OG.
Listen here. Genuine do not give out bad music. Kudos, homage, flowers to fucking Genuine. And I would love to see.
And again, Timberland on the production.
But
and Missy on the background.
I said we need to put Genuine in the verses.
Okay.
Hear me out. Okay.
Is this what I think it is?
I know you think
it is.
The He Who Should Remain Nameless?
R. Kelly? No.
Oh.
It wasn't the R. Kelly. And this
because Genuine wins out. Fight me.
This might be a little far-fetched for most.
Okay.
But based on era, and we're talking about that particular era of music, the style of performance, and just if you listen to this artist's music and you listen to this artist's music, you're going to thoroughly enjoy Usher.
I can see that.
No, because everybody look at me like Usher.
But it's the same. That's why I said R. Kelly, because people be like, he could never win, and I'm like, y'all do not understand Genuine catalog.
Listen. Usher got hits. We're not gonna say Usher got hits. We know he got hits.
We love Usher.
Fucking 8701, fucking Confessions by itself. He got hits.
By itself.
But if I have to pick, all you got is 20 songs from this artist and that artist.
And you gotta put songs against them.
And you gotta put songs against them. You gonna be like, oh, I like this Usher song, and then they gonna throw a Genuine hit. You gonna be like, this was the shit too. That is a good fucking competition. It's the same era. They dance the same, right? So like the whole thing behind it makes sense.
I have a real question.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So I'm gonna ask the real question. We gonna hypothetically do one round. Pony.
What's going up against
What
Pony?
is going against Pony?
What can Usher play to go up against Pony?
What is going against Pony? Like what we got? Because I got Usher songs.
I have Usher songs.
But like
Pony,
I feel like it gotta come off of Confessions.
Absolutely is what I was. That's exactly what my mind went.
It gotta come off of Confessions. What do we got?
What's the song? Let me look at that Confession. I think I might have it.
Because I have maybe 2 in my head.
What you
It's either .com. No one is talking to Alexa. Let me tell y'all why they looking this up. I hate Alexa. Okay, the bitch is always in your business.
Do it to me.
Yes,
do it to me.
Can go. But I still think that Pony might win.
I don't know now. You play me some do it to me.
Okay. Okay.
But you know what goes good next to each other though? Do it to me. This is not Usher. This is not
Genuine.
Say it, Neo.
Come on.
You had to battle some shit out.
You my bitch. Okay.
Battling some stuff out.
Yes. Say it and do it to me.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. What's yours? What production? What you got?
Y'all not gonna get into my R&B bag.
You gonna say who?
Nice and Slow.
Nice and Slow against Pony? Nah, Pony is killing that.
I
I get it, but Nice and Slow was like one of his.
It is,
but
Pony
Pony is gonna kill that.
Rock with Pony.
Pony gonna kill that. Listen, that's the one round of the I really don't care too much what or who you play. And I don't fuck with you like that's what's gonna win.
Snake bite.
God damn it. I thought we had moved us past that.
It was staring us in the face.
Okay. God, am I right? Seen you from afar enough.
Can you handle it? If I go there, baby.
Oh, I hear you talking, baby. Okay.
Man, nah, that ass. Flowers to fucking Genuine.
Flowers to Genuine.
I'm going to a Genuine concert.
Can we Genuine do a concert?
In the
We'll
Chicago
social distance.
Area. Yes.
To the backstage.
To the backstage. I was sitting here like as much as I can. As much as I freaking can.
That's all that we got. Okay, what we drinking? We did a lot.
We did a lot.
Okay.
Okay, so we were trying to find a cocktail. We did find one. It was called a Mistletoe.
We ain't like it.
It's not that we didn't like it. We didn't have all the ingredients. So we was like, what can we swap out for this particular drink? So for the first time ever on WCW, we kind of created our own cocktail.
We are bartenders.
So since it was called Mistletoe, we decided to name it Mistletoe Mayhem because we fucked some good shit up. So Mistletoe Mayhem consists of 1.5 ounces of Vodka. It's an ounce of Grand Marnier.
Because we bougie. Because it's New Year to us.
An ounce of lime juice. Ice.
For the money.
Shake, shake, shake. Pour, pour, pour. We garnished with some cherries and some rosemary. And we rimmed the glass with sugar. It is called a Mistletoe Mayhem. I hope y'all enjoy it. And it is a WCW original.
Let's taste it. Let's taste our concoction.
See what we did today.
And we put them in the bougie glasses.
Because why not? It's New Year's. I'm actually not even mad at our concoction here.
Guess who are now bartenders?
Us. Production, what you thinking? They can't hear your A-OK.
Oh.
He really did.
He said us with a...
What in the old Negro spiritual did you... Yes. This is when you proud of your kids and shit.
This is not bad.
I love this. I'm excited.
I feel like I really taste vodka though.
I feel like this is like a classic cocktail where you are going to taste your liquor. We're letting you know that you're getting fucked up.
Getting fucked up tonight.
And any other, you be swirling stuff around, and then I want to swirl stuff around.
You know, I be like, let's get more flavor. Can we normalize not using Cash App? I need people to have. I want you to have a bank account in your grown ass life. I just don't understand.
Cash App a bank.
And I mean a real
Cash App now is a bank.
Not your fucking online like fake ass fucking shit. I want you to have a grow up.
Here's some real ass shit. You know why a lot of these motherfuckers do not have bank accounts? because of fraud. Because y'all was scamming the banks, and now you are not allowed to open a bank account. Okay. At this point, I don't think the banks can no more.
I talked to somebody recently, and they grown ass 30+ years of life was like, I just opened up my first bank account, like a legit
I'm proud of them.
bank account. And
I was New Year, new you. Good shit.
The moment I had a job at 17,
I had a bank account before I had a job. My mama said, "Here's your account. When you turn 18, my name will come off of it. Until then,
I did not have that luxury. But as soon as I got a job, I've had a bank account. Yeah. You're not gonna tell me your 30+ years of adultness that you just
and then it be like, how are you getting your paychecks? Because reality, I enjoy having a bank account because when I'm getting checks, they come automatically.
Yes.
I be like, and the bank do not hesitate to be like, I forget which one of my accounts. It'd be like, it come early. It come a day early because they know it's going to
understand the earliness of checks. People like, here's the reason why I say that. So if you watch like bank commercials now, they be like, early checks. Yeah, that's cool by default, but now my early check is my regular payday. So it doesn't really make a difference. Yeah. If my payday is Friday and I get an early check, so I get it on Wednesday or Thursday. So now every Wednesday or Thursday I'm looking for my check. It is my regular check paycheck.
Well, I think that it's two different things though, because there's one where like your check just come in a day or so early versus your payday, and then there's another version where you can actually request to have it earlier. So if like you get paid on whatever weekly, bi-weekly basis, if you short, but they know that you have like, because it's through their like routing numbers and stuff, so they can tell if it's something scheduled. You can ask them to send it early, so you could get like.
I get that, but I'm saying.
But not on like a regular basis.
I'm about to say, once it happens, that is your regular.
No, like
payday.
if I need like a one time, like this week, I'm like, dang, I need like an extra $100.
If you can do it like that,
you can ask them for that.
Makes sense.
There's some banks that do that now. Like if they know that comes regularly,
that makes sense.
They'll send it.
But otherwise, you not hyping me up by telling me I get my paycheck early. So you changed my payday.
So that's really what. So now I gotta reschedule all my direct payments to. On this day, so I don't accidentally spend this money. Okay, that makes sense.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. Y'all, yeah, please get bank accounts for the new year. But also, lowest of keys.
And get rid of Cash App.
Get a mattress. Just get rid of Cash App. Get a mattress and put your money in there. Because,
come on, old school.
You know, sometimes it'd be hard, and if something happens with the financial system, they're not going to pay you that. So.
All right, so New Year's is in a couple of days. And this is about the time we all make these false promises to ourselves.
I'm getting sick and tired of your broken promises. Okay, this is what's happening. It's what's happening.
So,
what we do?
Do you have any New Year resolutions?
This shot is called a resolution.
Oh, I need a resolution. What is this?
It is sparkling cider and whiskey. Huh? I think you are. Did you smell it? Different. I like it.
I don't know how I feel about that.
You like it.
I like it. She wanna not. She wanna not like it, but you do.
I don't know how I feel
Come
about
on
that.
over to the dark side.
Come on over to my place.
Can you do that, baby?
Was that corrosion?
You look so good. That's what he sound like.
Did he bait her too?
Is it coercion? Come on. Nah, he asked.
Come on over to my place.
No. Did she? Let me sing this damn song.
What song is this? What we talking about?
Come on over to me. Come on over to my place.
She said no. It's the song.
That, baby?
And then she said,
don't tell me no. No, she didn't say no. He was saying don't say no.
She said, nah, I don't.
Nah.
And then he got begging.
You do not ruin the teddy of the Pendergrass. Do not ruin the teddy. Oh, no, G, I'm not doing this with you. Do I have New Year's resolutions? Moving on. Shit. New Year's resolutions. Okay, so I don't do New Year's resolutions because I do New Year's reflection. Okay. So I like to think about like, okay, let me make a list of things that like I've done, areas that I think I've grown in, and then like a list of things that I want to work on, that I've like kind of talked about or started or thought about or paused doing and want to continue on. And I kind of just set, it's not a resolution. It's just like, hey, this is what I'm gonna keep doing. This is how I feel. So mine is more New Year's reflection.
All right. I don't necessarily like to call them New Year's resolutions because I feel like once you call them that, you never accomplish them.
Yeah.
But when I'm just like, in this new year, this is what I want to do. Like, I'll just kind of just space it around it.
What you got? Give me what you got. For
1,000 subscribers here on this YouTube is on my list. It's on my list.
Manifestations. Manifestations.
Creating my next show that I have in mind.
Y'all, I can't wait. It's already created.
It's already created.
Put it out there for the record. Okay.
And really, that's it. Okay. And just be a little bit more healthier. That's all I got for you. I'm not loading on 10 things or whatever. Yeah. I know that both of my videos and the subscriber things is going to take time. So that is the year. Pushing forward through that. And just losing weight or work or eating healthier is a thing. That's a process. You gotta get to that place in your mind to have to want to do that. And sometimes I'm good. I'm really thinking about being pescatarian though.
Okay.
Really considering the idea because
can I be pescatarian except for like on weekends because I'm a eat
well steak. It's polo pescatarian the thing too. So like
no, I'm on a steak.
I can actually deal without. I agree. I love a good steak, but I
need a steak.
I can actually do without a steak, or I can do without pork. Even though I love a good pork chop, but I can't
get rid of chicken probably better than I can get rid of steak.
But recently, I have been so seafood heavy. Like everything I make has been very seafood heavy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That might be a thing in 2022. We'll see. And
you can always do stuff like intermittent.
Yeah. I'll go like this week we're eating nothing but seafood.
Because I've done that. Yeah, like I've done it like this is what we're doing.
Next week we're doing veggies. Yeah. Like I've definitely done that before. So
yeah, I think that's the thing.
And you learn so much.
Listen.
When you like making recipes.
But it's because we like to cook. Don't send people off and be like, oh, that's just not.
But I feel like if you're setting yourself up
I spent the whole week on leeks. That's it. Leeks is what I'm cooking.
If you're setting yourself up for that type of thing, you have to search. You have to look. If I'm gonna be a vegetarian for a week, that's not my lifestyle. I need to go look up things.
To figure out, yeah,
and then you realize
change my shopping habits and everything.
When I did that fast last summer for 7 days, it was all a fruit and raw veggie thing or something of that nature, and I was like,
what do I do?
So I made like a stir fry, and I made cauliflower rice. And I got a bunch of vegetables that I enjoy.
Make a cauliflower dirty rice when I tell you that thing be banging. Okay.
But I made a veggie stir fry and I added curry because I'm Jamaican.
And it makes sense. I am not Jamaican, but honorary.
I was in this bowl like this is amazing. Yeah. And I recreated the next day whenever my week was up. I did that and then I added shrimp. Just to be like, I can put meat back into my system. And so I did the whole concept but added shrimp. It was amazing. But I had to look that up though. Like I was like, what can I eat? Because you're gonna get tired of eating rice and broccoli and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. What can I spruce this up with?
I remember me and my old roommate, we had did a week because she would go like complete vegetarian. And I'd be like, all right, I'm not gonna do vegetarian, but I'll do like more fish pescatarian. And she had a group chat with like whatever her fitness group was, and they would post their pictures. And no shades to white people, but the white people, they were like, "It looks so good. What are you seasoning? Herbs and spices is what we got over here." And it would be like we're making pasta. All right, cool, we got pasta. And then, oh my God, what did you do? If you don't put an onion in this, okay, what is wrong
you see the irony
with the? That they pillage and plumbered for nothing that they used. I'm sick of it. Goddamn white people in your boats. I'm sick of it. What I am. I'm sick of it. My New Year's manifestations. Okay. My New Year's manifestations. Growing the brand.
For round 2.
Growing the brand. Continuing my healthcare. I'm loving it.
You gotta go.
Listen, it's not my fault. Who told y'all to do this? We're coming looking for spice. Bitch, did you find them? Like, you took everything but the spices. The people, you took the culture, you took everything but the spices you came for. Why? What you hear? You lying. Somewhere in the book it's a lie. Somewhere in this is a lie. It's all, I don't know. I'm sorry.
We're back.
We're back.
Snake bites.
We got snake bites.
Snake bite.
Snake bite. Do. First of all,
this was terrible.
First of all, listen, I know, New Year, same you though. New Year, same fucking production. Okay. Why?
Tell me that I have to suffer with that
Why?
shit.
Why?
Please.
You always do me this way. Why the fuck?
Okay.
I can't stand. Okay.
So I was on my other podcast, Equal Opposites.
Follow Equal Opposites.
Follow 1515.5.com. And the homeboy that I work with, my co-host on that show, he goes, ooh. I thought about a whole other question he asked. This is gonna be great.
I was like, did he do that?
No.
Like that's what you think.
I thought about another question he asked. It's perfect. I'm gonna ask you, but it's so perfect. But anywho, he brings up, like, he goes, "Did you watch the Larry Hoover concert with Drake and like
Free Hoover?" Why?
And I was like,
why are we doing that though?
I said no, I did not watch. But why are we freeing Larry Hoover?
Not that I don't feel like he should be free.
Let me be honest. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't even know what niggas in jail for it. So I asked him.
Yeah, I strongly just feel like free all the black leaders because y'all let all the white ones go from the mob.
So I asked him, why is Larry Hoover in jail? Because I wasn't. I didn't know.
Why is he in jail? Well, I have my reasons.
So he told me. Now, man, this is no research of my own. This is, by chance. He said he was in jail for murder. He killed maybe a local gangbanger or a drug dealer in like 1973 or something like that.
I did see that somewhere. I looked.
However, because of this crime, he had like 150 years.
Who was
so
this person?
I was like, that's extreme.
Not to be shady, but they don't care about niggas killing niggas. So who?
So my point was, I said y'all penalized him because y'all couldn't get him from the other shit you wanted to get him for.
Yeah, that's a
so you threw the book at him and you charged him for 150 years. I said, free my nigga Larry Hoover. Because if somebody shot somebody today, they're going to get life.
Shell nor I are affiliated with any gang. WCW podcast are not affiliated with any gang. Okay,
but hear me out. If somebody committed a murder today, they're going to get life, which is 20 to 25 years. Yep. Life. They told you not supposed to live longer than 20 to 25 years, okay? So, in 1973, okay, this nigga should have been out in 2000.
Well, he didn't get convicted in 1973.
Or some shit around.
He didn't, no, that's the crazy thing. So that's the part of it I do know. Okay. He went in jail in like the 90s, I want to say.
Guess what? It's 20 years.
Yeah, but that's so based on time frame alone, he should be out because he's been in there since the 90s. But so when he went in the 90s, the murder that they hit him with was literally already, that was from the 70s. Like the murder that they charged him with was from the 70s in the 90s. Okay. And it was like random cold case.
And to me it goes, I need to get this black guy on something. He does murder, he sells the drugs, traffic, whatever he do.
They said you have been running the streets.
And just like they do with all the mobsters, I can't get you on what I really want to get you on.
Tax evasion.
So I'm gonna get you on something stupid. Not stupid, because murder is not stupid, but I'm just gonna get you on this. Tax evasion is. But I'm gonna get you on this. So in that sense, when he told me, I was like, free my nigga Larry, because this is foolish.
Because his sentencing has far, like his sentencing and time in has far exceeded.
Does not match the. Yeah. That's probably what it is. So, like, if there's more to this story that I don't know about, please drop below.
When I had looked it up, which was a while ago, so I don't remember all of the details, but I think it was also part of it that they couldn't, it was some stuff that had to do with his case that they couldn't actually prove. Like, you're supposed to prove in the court of law, and they didn't have, like, tangible evidence. They just had somebody be like, yeah, he did it. And that was that. Production.
He's actually in jail for the drug conspiracy charges. They gave him 6 life sentences for that.
For what?
Jury conspiracy?
Drug
conspiracy. Why you give me 6 life sentences for drugs?
Why do I need 6 life sentences for drugs?
If he gets out off of those in another state, he has murder conspiracy charges.
Get out and move to somewhere.
So,
with non-extradition.
If he gets out from this, he's probably going to go back because of
Nah, just go ahead, get out and break your parole and move to somewhere with non-extradition laws.
I just think at this point in my life that some crimes just don't be worth the sentence.
That's true.
And not saying murder. I'm not gonna say murder. But drugs.
I think that the drugs part.
Drugs to me is like
okay.
The extremities behind the drug thing, and then you crucify the black people who do drugs way harder than the others who bring in, sell, create from thin air drugs.
Listen, there's a drug dealer, and I can't remember his name right now. He's a black drug dealer.
Can't wait for
but came up, he is still like yet to be found, like reported missing.
Wait, what?
Since like 89. He's a drug dealer, and back in the day, he was like the original like. I know the plugs and connects in Colombia. I know the plugs and connects in Mexico. He was like OG, like black dude. Had a conference. No, he was. This is
Franklin.
Before that, he is who they put. You know, everybody. I don't. Ricky Rose Freeway Rick. I don't know you in real life, but everybody always say that he really was a government plant because that's the reason he was able to get so big so quick. And he had said that like he knew he was working with the CIA. I digress, which is very much so like Franklin.
Yeah.
This dude was like back in the day, like when drugs first started coming. And he would have conferences because he really tried to set up like for black and Latin gangs to be established like the mob and have power over. Had conferences in Vegas. On that man was like OG doing it. And he went to court. He was like, what y'all finna hit me with? They have not seen that man since his first court date. He was like, here's the crazy thing. He left his wife. Why can't I think of this man's name? He left his wife, okay? His wife and like his best friend or somebody who was like, you know, they always gonna try and bring you in, but as the wife, you can't and don't have to say nothing.
Yeah.
You gonna get some minimum sentencing.
Yeah.
They trying to hit me with.
I'm telling on my husband.
He took his girlfriend. Left the country. Left the wife and kids. I'm sure that they had whatever money they was gonna have. Took his girlfriend. They do not know to this day. They like maybe he's alive. He might not be.
Alive.
We're not really sure where he. And this was before, like this back in the day. So you don't have.
Frank Matthews.
Yes, Frank Matthews. Please do somebody. Maybe do a movie. Cause Frankie baby was like, I'm setting all of this.
73.
Say less. That man said, I'm gone. I'm not finna be here.
Was
They let him out on bail, and he said
Matthews was arrested in 73 on tax evasion and drug charges, but disappeared and has been a fugitive ever since.
out the jam. I'm not finna be in here with y'all doing. What you talking about? For some drugs? And this is before there was even like gangs for it to be like we got a drug war and we killing people in the streets. Out the jam. Bye.
Time out.
Babe, pack your bag.
Pack your bag. 1973.
Man said I'm out the jail.
Okay, question. Do we think him alive?
Yeah.
You know what this remind me of? What's the Leonardo DiCaprio movie?
Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me If You Can. That's exactly what this
Let me tell you why Frank Matthews is alive. In my heart to heart. Because in 73, this is during the time where like y'all not really talking to each other in terms of organizations like that. Y'all are, but not as like y'all still having this little big dick contest with each other, which is stupid. He is who started like Plugs and Connections. Like he started that. So him being able to say like I'm going here to go here would have been easy because this is before the government got involved or he was not working with the government. He literally was just like, I need to disappear. I'm gonna disappear myself. And like, honey, I'm not coming back. Take care of the kids. In about 5-10 years, here's this location you could go to where there's gonna be some money at.
Shawshank shit.
Yeah, like you go here.
Shawshank is one of my favorite movies.
Shawshank deserves everything. But that's really what he did. I'm not gonna be here anymore. Him and his girlfriend was just. And that's why I know.
I left my wife and kids and went with my girlfriend.
I think here's the crazy thing. I'm not convinced that his wife wasn't his wife for the sake of you can't testify against me. Because she got charged, but I think her charges, like, they charged her with conspiracy. But it was like a couple years. I think she actually just got like probation or something.
There is an actual movie about it.
We watching
it's
it tonight.
a movie.
We watching it tonight.
2012 came out. The first
I didn't even know that.
We're taking
Resolution.
Eve shot.
Okay.
Eve,
to Frank
Eve.
Matthews, wherever he is. Frankie baby.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah. So that's yeah. Speaking of jail. Speaking of the jails. People being in jails.
Look.
You going to jail for Applebee's?
Applebee's ain't even that good to go to jail for. What are we talking about?
Where is there an Applebee's? Let me ask you that. Riddle me this.
119th.
So that was a very Chicago
Chicago
fucking answer.
Ridge.
That lady said 119. It's
Chicago
Applebee's
Ridge?
out there. When's the last time you been to Applebee's? That's the better question.
About 2-3 months ago.
What did you go to Applebee's for?
I was gonna say.
Wait, no, Applebee's.
Applebee's.
Sorry, I am lying to
You're
myself.
talking about
I'm thinking
right?
Chili's. No,
Yeah.
I was actually thinking Chili's.
No, I said
Applebee's. Hold on, let me rewind.
I
I no longer know where Applebee's are because they closed all the ones that I can think
That's
of.
why I was like, there's one in
And
Florida.
the last time I've been one was before they closed.
There's one in Florida. Let me tell you why I know that there's one in Florida. Okay, because Applebee's does these whatever month they do it in $1 martinis.
Martinis, yeah.
And so me and my homegirl would go. In Florida, there was only one. It was only one. We would specifically be like, we making our trips this month. Okay, I don't know where one is.
No, it was a fail. They had the Applebee's outside of the Planet Fitness.
You come get a salad. You need a little
Gee, we
rounds of that little chicken breast after your workout.
to the gym, and he'll be like, "Alright, we gonna go over to Applebee's. We gonna get a salad and or like salmon
and
and
some
something."
cheese sticks
Then it'd be like,
and a drink.
and then we try to justify our drinks. Like,
we worked it off already.
You be like cucumber mint.
It's a door. If you go up and then you make a couple times, it's a door right there. But people have went to jail for the Applebee's.
Why?
Because Applebee's was like, you cannot come in here unless you have a negative COVID test or a vaccination card, and they said no, we're gonna eat here.
Nigga, if you don't
See, white people colonizing again. Y'all don't have votes this time. Y'all
I don't
just
understand.
sit in it. Why are you? It's Applebee's.
Jail for Applebee's?
Jail for Applebee's. It's a Grand Lux.
I could never.
If you had to hit me with a Grand Lux, I'd be like, Grand Lux don't have to take. Listen,
Y'all, is Grand Lux everywhere or is that a Chicago thing? Because my love for Grand
no, it's
Lux-
everywhere.
Is it?
Yeah, Cheesecake Factory and Grand Lux.
Well,
They're owned by
they are the
person.
same people, yeah.
So it's typically wherever.
But
one
the
is.
stuff don't taste the same. Listen, hear me out.
It don't. But
Grand
it do,
Lux
low-key.
has this shrimp scampi, you guys. Let me tell you.
Chelle, I just want you to know that
I
every
made a
episode you get closer and closer to Girl 6. And I want you to know that every episode I be sitting here like, will
I made
risk
a
it?
dupe of this shrimp scampi, y'all. Because if you don't know, I thoroughly like cooking.
I would like some.
And so I watched this video.
We're supposed to do a cooking show. We're going to start the year off with a cooking show.
Come on with a cooking show. Listen, that word, we finna be out here. But no, I have been a Grand Lux in years, actually, especially because of COVID. But,
yo, COVID has been some years.
yeah, it's like 2 years
New Year's
at
resolution.
this point.
Get the fuck COVID.
Almost 3, just about 3. Halfway
go
through
to
3.
the moon. Like, go away.
But I was like, I really love this shrimp scampi that Grand Lux has. We went when we went to go see Shang-Chi.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to Grand Lux. I had the pasta. Y'all saw me. I was like,
Yes.
what is the menu? I don't need this.
I
know what I want.
I already know.
I already know what I want.
Right.
And I tasted it. I was enjoying it. So I like YouTubed to see if anybody made a dupe.
And
they was like Cheesecake Factory, which is the same company. So I was like, it's got to be very close too. So I went to the grocery store and I got the tiger shrimp. I didn't use it. I used regular shrimp because I was I was like, let me practice first.
That lady said I didn't use it. Bought it, didn't use it.
I bought it.
Tiger shrimp is
didn't
so
use
good,
it
though.
yet, but I wanted to like let me practice first.
Okay, I'm like tiger shrimp
before
is
I
fire.
waste my tiger shrimp. You know what I'm saying? So I went. It was the pasta part. Cause all they did was, baking soda, flour up some shrimp, panko crab, whatever you want. Fry that up a little bit.
Wet, dry.
It's the sauce. In the words of Brent.
I'm
And the sauce. So I made
that
this
song.
sauce. Okay? It was red onions. It was garlic. Because you can't never go wrong with the two.
I like
it was
that you
a
started with red onion. That's a very specific.
It was a saute. Okay? it was the cooking
translucent
wine.
or just to like give it some texture. It don't matter.
Yeah, it don't really.
Okay.
Then there was the cooking wine. Okay, the white cooking wine.
Okay.
It was like, add some of this, cut up the tomatoes. Fuck out of here.
Y'all, I'm not gonna deal with her. It's a door. I'm gonna leave. I'm going to use it.
I did this thing, got the heavy cream. Add a little heavy cream. Added your regular Italian seasonings, garlic and the onion, because we black.
White people don't use.
I was like, the shit that ain't on. Add whatever your spice
Never
is.
gonna forgive y'all for
I'm throwing
this.
some cayenne because I'm a spicy food person. Mix some shit up.
Just cayenne, not a habanero. Huh?
Crispy, no Scotch bonnet this time. Just a little flick of the wrist.
She'll be like, I'm gonna make you some tea.
Wait,
Scotch bonnet.
Boiled up my noodles. Okay. Fried my shrimps.
Fried them.
Put the shit together. And lemon juice. I added fresh lemon juice. Like I bust out the squeezer. Fresh
Follow
lemon
us for
juice.
more recipes.
Hook the shit up. Y'all. Shake, pour.
Shake, pour.
It was like a step down from grandma's. Like right beneath it.
Like there's some
something's
it's probably
missing.
it's a spice. It's gonna be a spice.
Yeah, it's like something's missing. But baby,
I don't think I
when
ever
I
had
recreate this with
scampi.
my tiger shrimp, y'all just not ready.
It might also just be the shrimp. I don't think I've ever had that shrimp scampi. I don't be getting pasta.
Well, you tried mine. We all went out.
But I mean, like not enough to like.
To be like, this is.
I'm finna go recreate this.
But I'm always very much impressed with myself when I accomplish a dish. I'm like, look at me.
You be accomplishing a lot of dishes, and I'd be real proud of you because I like eating them. We're like, this is so nice.
My Master Charlie was a hit the other night.
Nice.
Apparently.
I love it. Okay, like it here.
My jerk chicken egg rolls.
Them always be. You don't think so today?
No. I do not.
Yeah.
My spaghetti, according to my friends.
Listen. Okay. I don't know if anybody out there loves spaghetti like I do.
If you do.
I
gotta say spaghetti. 7-layer salad.
Yeah. That's the thing.
My mom asked me, she said, you haven't made a 7-layer salad in so long.
Come on, Mom. She ain't made goat in so long, so I don't really feel like she should be calling people out on what they is and is not making.
Goats for Christmas.
Okay.
It's in the freezer. Goats for Christmas.
Yeah, but still.
I took her grocery shopping for it.
Yeah, still. No, ma'am. That's supposed to be every week. I would like.
Not every week.
I know it take a little bit to make, but still, that's not the point.
I keep in touch with my Jamaican friend.
Okay.
And so, when I talk to him, and he be cooking, I'm like, you literally eat this shit every day. Like I would be so mad.
That's fair.
Every time I talk to him, he be like, oh, I made curry. I made this. I like jerk. I did stew. I did ribs.
First of all.
Every day?
Yes. I don't understand yes.
Nah,
it's like
son.
telling my family is from the South. It's literally like being like, oh, you eat soul food every day. Yes.
Nah, son.
Yes.
I'm so excited that I can make different dishes.
I like being able to cook different cuisines, but like it's also not foreign concept to me that people eat the food.
I would go crazy.
No, because you didn't grow up. Well, I knew, at least I didn't. Like,
I didn't grow up.
People who grow up with their stuff, like.
Hear me out. When I spoke to him, and that man was like, literally, I curry or jerk something every other day, or I make a soup or whatever.
That makes sense.
My parents are Jamaican. I did not grow up with that every day.
But there are people who do. That's what I'm saying.
No, but to me, I'm like, you eat dumplings every day. Every dish got a dump. Like I appreciate the food that I've learned from my people.
Because like my great grandmother, 100%. So you were getting soul food
every day.
This is why listen. Okay, fried chicken. I grew up. Okay, I was getting fried chicken every day. That was literally my snack. My nana would fry up some legs and thighs. Do not touch them. They is for the baby. I'm the baby. It's me. Okay, don't touch my stuff. Every day. This is literally, she woke up and did it. It would be like, and you were getting your dinner with some other soul food thing. Like, that was they cooking. I was never tired of that. What this shit is fire.
When I was growing up, I had my
it.
fair share of the goats and the curries and the oxtails and the things of that nature. Do not get me wrong. But my mother also threw in the homemade burgers. and
I mean, my mama was a caterer, so I didn't.
Bread, or did you have buns?
It depends on what we're doing for the day. It depends on what we're doing for the day.
I ain't gonna hold. We had the bread.
No, I was like, it depends on what. My mom was a caterer though, so I didn't have too much.
Come on.
I don't know if y'all can see. First of all, I want to take a pause because I don't think that y'all can see the fact that production just went into a whole squat body roll. Okay, and
come on, shoulders. Kill him with the shoulders.
New year, same shit with y'all. Okay, because you was out at the rink.
Production's getting the camera.
Production
and I don't
is lit.
Hear about
Production is lit. Get out. Get out, okay? Everyone on set is a lituation. Lituation.
What is there any foods that like you grew up with that you hated?
Liver.
But you like
now? You're wild.
No, I don't like it now.
You're wildin'. Give me some liver. I don't like everyone's though, but liver and onions.
My dad used to like liver, and my mom used to just cook liver. And because he liked it, she cooked it for him, so then it'd be dinner.
I'd be like, Mama, don't you want to make me some liver and onions?
I've never, no. My mom don't even like liver. That's the funny part.
I love it. When she taught me how to make it, I said, I'm going to make it because you
But the funny thing is,
I don't think I've gotten
as I've gotten older and gone to more restaurants to try different foods, I'm like, I want to learn how to make this. And so I'll make a variety of things. Like soul food was never my mom's thing because she's not American. So for things, when I started dating, and I started dating guys that were like, you know, black or southern or whatever the case may be, and realized, I remember the first time I had dressed in greens. I was like 17, 18, 19, somewhere around that area. The first time. I was like, what is this?
Why haven't you come home, Mom? What have you been? What is wrong with you?
I was like, look, Mama, such and such mama make this.
Here's a crazy thing. Here's the thing, an underappreciated truth about soul food that I think a lot of people don't pay attention to. Because of how soul food came about, I think that American soul food exposes you to a lot of different cultures without you realizing.
Yeah.
So there's not too many things that like
if you grew up over here.
But part of soul food is spaghetti. Like if you grow up eating true Southern soul food, you've probably been exposed to a lot of stuff. So like the concept of other things, if you really look at it, it don't be foreign to you. Like my love of cooking came from the fact that I was like, oh, these are like, even like Louisiana, you think of like, oh, gumbo. Gumbo is native to truly like African cultures. It's derivative. We have all of these different. We make our version of spaghetti. There's different versions of spaghetti. You start making pasta, cabbage.
Spaghetti question.
Oh, okay.
Do you like the mix or do you like it on top?
What kind of spaghetti are we talking about? Okay. This
Spaghetti.
is different things. No, because there's like, is it a meal by itself? Is it spaghetti as a side? Are we saying that we are making like Southern cuisine?
Only meal
are we making Italian?
As a side?
First of all,
because it's a side dish too.
That means the South does it. Anything that the Midwest do, it came from.
No, them Southerners be like, spaghetti is a meal.
No, it came
or
from
chicken. You can put any meat on the side to me.
No, it's catfish.
It's fried.
Catfish.
I mean now
I think that is
chicken wings. You can give me a pork chop.
No, I think that's Midwestern. I think adding whatever meat is Midwestern, but truly like spaghetti as a side dish for a fish fry is very native to Mississippi and Arkansas. Because if you go to a fish fry down there, your side is potato salad. If somebody make coleslaw and don't like potato salad, coleslaw and spaghetti. And all of this fish, okay? You got jackfish.
On your regular day.
Catfish. What is
spaghetti? Mixed or on top?
It depends on the mood. It's always going to depend on my mood.
I grew up with mixed, but I'm starting to appreciate it separate.
Okay, thank you very much.
Mine depends on my mood.
I am a fan of it being on top. I think it's saucier. I think it's saucier. Hands up. Hands up. Hands the fuck up, bitch.
It was you saying I think it's saucier and him doing this saucy ass dance at the same time. I hate y'all.
But no, real talk, like
I hate it here. Save me. Niggas, help, please. The fuck?
Just to be honest, like I feel like, as you know, the only time I really mix my spaghetti is if it's like a big get together. Because it's easier. Like I'm not gonna have two pots on the get together. So like if it's like a barbecue of some sort, you gonna get a mixed pan. But if you just happen to be in my home on a night that I make spaghetti,
okay,
they're two separate pots, and I enjoy having it on top because it's saucier and it's meatier, and you get a little bit of just you just get. And it's like you taste it more.
No, hear me out.
It's like,
I think your sauce gets the flavor.
So it's not sucked in like it is when you mix it.
Hear me out. There's 2 different ways, for me personally, that I will make spaghetti sauce.
Okay.
It is 2 different ways. How I make my sauce, if I'm just like, I'm going to keep it separate, and I do have people in my family who they prefer it separate.
Yes.
How I make that sauce, because it's like, it's on top and you can kind of get the flavor as you go in, is a little bit different than how I make it if I know that I'm mixing everything.
Okay.
Because the flavors are blending, the pastas don't absorb a certain amount of the sauce.
I respect that.
So there's a different kind of...
It's so funny. So for every event...
that you gotta put into it.
Every event, I'm either making salad, 7-layer salad, or I'm making spaghetti. Those are usually my jobs.
I feel like salad is an under...
7 layers.
Like, no, I'm saying in general. People who know how to make salads. I have an aunt who like... We don't want her to don't bring nothing else but the salad. Okay, I don't know what she be doing, but it's
be
salad.
Real talk. My 7-layer salad is something that people will thoroughly enjoy, and it become like a staple. Like if we're having a family,
y'all, I cook too. I just don't really think about what people ask me to bring for the record.
Oh, De'Azia's just bomb.
I do enjoy good food.
Bomb. I'm about to blow her. I'm about to hype her up.
No, I didn't want them to think I was just talking from a random place.
I want y'all to understand something. She made this steak for me, y'all, one time. Now, I'm not a big steak maker. I'm getting better. The baby, she made this steak.
I like a good steak.
She had the red wines. She had fuck out of here, bitch. She had my place. She had the cast iron skillets.
Because that's how you make steak.
She had the thyme.
I like a crust.
The butter. She was shake, shoot.
I baste.
Listen,
I'm a baster.
Basting. She cooked that up or whatever the fuck. The size don't even matter. Like I don't even remember what the size was. Who cared? The steak was fucking phenomenal. She made me gumbo. It touched my heart, my spirit, and my soul.
I got a nigga in New Orleans I was trying to trap. That's why.
This is before I ever tried to make my own gumbo, because I just recently.
And it be fire.
I just recently tried to make gumbo, but when I had hers, I was like, you know, you turn the bowl on the side, and you try to get all the juices, ma'am.
I would like y'all to know that all of these things sound very sexual to me.
Very.
I mean,
very.
All I'm saying is my homegirl can cook.
My point of that,
as a collective, we can cook.
And so it's very interesting because I think I always say again, my mom was a chef, like she was a caterer, or is. She did pass away. She is a caterer, and so I think for me, I also grew up with very, very Southern roots. And that just, I think soul food really was like, I wanted to try other stuff because we had all these spices and flavorings and seasoning and this. When I learned that it's 57 different ways, some true Southern shit, neck bones. 11 different ways to make neck bones, right? And I was like, oh, each of my grandmothers taught me a different way. And I was like, oh. And they all fire.
I can't get in my Southern bag.
Yes, you can.
New
Year resolution, I got you.
I mean, no, like I'll make the dressings, which I think I have a phenomenal dressing.
If you just want to eat, just tell my mama you want to learn.
She gonna cook the whole kitchen up. She be like, oh, yeah. But like, if I'm being honest, like when I got to a specific age in my life, and knowing that I wanted to cook or I wanted to learn stuff, whatever, and I do that. I have taught myself so much stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm themesy as shit. I said tonight I want to learn how to make Chinese food.
It's things.
I made chicken shrimp fried rice and orange chicken and crab rangoon.
My last theme, I do things like by the week because that's also easier when it comes to buying stuff. My last theme was Greek.
What do you eat for New Year's?
Oh my gosh, excellent question. New Year's traditions. Okay.
That's a great question.
So Southernness, I have to have my gold bricks. So I gotta have cornbread. There's simple, like it's symbolic. Everything is for a reason. So gold bricks, you get cornbread, green for your money, so I have to have greens. Ham or meat because it's supposed to symbolize you. Also, for those who are not vegetarian, the traditional is that you're supposed to have a ham or ham hock or something. I normally just like make a ham. Black eyed peas for good luck. And
black eyed peas is the creepiest meal ever.
And I do a fish.
I do not like black eyed peas.
You ain't see. Wait.
I don't. I've tried.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not even gonna hold you. I have converted every single person who has ever said they don't like black eyed peas.
Okay.
Every single.
Here's what
I have an aunt. I got a lot of aunts. One of my aunts does not like black eyed peas. She will come get the juice out the fucking pot.
Here's what I'll say about me. I'm not one of those people who won't try some shit. And I've tried them multiple times. Like, I'm not gonna be like, I had it one time, I don't like it, so I won't never eat it again. I'm like, everybody makes shit differently. So I'll try shit 3, 4, 5 times.
I have a rule of 3.
And then I'm like, I don't like it. Like,
mine is a rule of 3. If I try
like
something once and I don't like it and people say they're like, oh, it'd be fire, I just assume the person didn't do it correctly.
Make it right, yeah.
I'll try it a second time somewhere else to be like, okay, let me see. A third time to make an actual decision.
I recently,
if I
maybe like the last year, like chicken parmesan.
From my
every single time up until this time, every variation, whether it was a sandwich, a dinner, a meal, I never liked it.
Was the chicken?
The person was a black lady.
Was making
it was
shit.
a black lady who made it.
It
was my sister.
Whomever like put that chicken right on top, and it's just like
it was
whomever was making it from the different places that I've had it. I was like, this is filthy, and I don't like that.
Not filthy.
My
homegirl,
it's filthy. Our friend, your sister,
the third member.
When I told her that, she was like, I make a bomb chicken.
And she does.
And so I was like,
yeah,
I'm not gonna doubt you. I will try.
Low key, this is the cooking episode.
It is.
This is a food episode.
She is literally the only chicken parm I will eat.
It's fire.
I asked her the other day to teach me how to make it, but up until hers, every chicken parm I had was nasty. I don't care where I got it from, whether it was a regular person or restaurant.
I don't get it from Italian restaurants.
It was nasty.
Again, soul food, because you be like, oh, it's fried chicken. Well, this is what goes in my fried chicken body. This is how it works. It prepares you for things. But what else do? I do fish. And fish that swim upstream. That's how it works. No, there's some that swim down, some that swim. Yeah. So I do fish that swim upstream because it's supposed to be you going up. It's a lot of tradition behind this, okay? Whole fish around here. All the men in the family get some fish eyes. Do y'all shit? Happy New Year.
No.
Y'all are welcome.
For New Year's, if I'm being honest, I don't think that
steaks, actually. I do steaks. Steak and lamb.
For my family, I don't really remember spending New Year's with my family to know what we cook. I'm usually out for everybody's usually out for
New Year's Day.
On like New Year's Eve, like you go out.
Like New Year's Day. Like I wake up making these things. Like New Year's Day.
I don't recall. If I'm being honest, I really honestly don't recall a dinner that we have for that. But if I had to pick something, I'm sure it was curry. Yes, something. Probably the goat. And I said that because that's what we eat for Christmas. Usually for Christmas you get curry goat.
Yeah.
Plus other shit.
When I was in Miami,
like macaroni or whatever, but you're going to get goat normally.
And my homegirl who's Jamaican, they did goat.
They go like that's usually how it flows for us. But like just to be like, oh, I realized in Black American culture, it was always like black eyed peas, greens, cornbread. Like that was something I always noticed.
But also in my
as I grew up and was hanging with my friends.
My friends who are like African actually like know their culture and history from Africa. They have specific foods. Like it's like they wait. Not necessarily like certain foods, and I don't know if they have the same symbolism behind it. Some of them do, but it's more like they have to do a big meal, and this is what you would have.
As I got older, like into my teenage years, I didn't realize that I was a different culture.
That's fair.
No, like because you grew up this way.
No, I was like, that's fair. You actually grew up in America.
Yeah, like I grew up in a Jamaican household.
You're true Jamaican American. Like you are the American. you're the American of your Jamaican family.
And like having those things. And then I met my bestest friend to life today.
Hey, baby mama.
When we were 10. And when I started hanging out with her and being at her family's, like you know, you be at your friend's house. You staying for dinner? Yes. And then I was like, oh, they was like, we making smothered pork chops. And I was like, what is that?
Like, you have to have pork.
And so I started to learn other things, you know what I'm saying? But when you grown up, you don't realize that you're not the same.
It's very specific.
Like, it's like, or not say not the same, but you're not, I'm black. I've always been black. There's
very specific cultural differences.
Yeah, like you don't realize that at the time. So I remember being over there and being like, this is amazing. Yeah. And then I started to date black men,
and he was
African men. And so then black African American men. And then I would go, like I would be at their house for the holidays, because you're dating, you know, and being like, this is the first time I had greens and dressing. And I was like 17, 18, 19, somewhere around there. And I was like, what is this?
How did we get here? How did we? No, so my bestie sister is Zimbabwean.
Yeah.
And I spent the New Year's actually in South Africa.
That must have been dope.
It was so great. It's also this is one of the things where I'm like, it's so very interesting. The things that are just like, it just stays as a part. So they do a braai, which is a barbecue, grilled meats.
Okay.
And there's like just bunch of, and that's like, it's something that you will do, like we'll do anyway, like all of this stuff we'll do anyway, but you on New Year's, this is what you gonna do.
Yeah.
And it's meats, it's porks, it's steaks, it's chicken, and it's them making like all the greens, like they'll do like callaloo or green spinach. Okay, callaloo. Like there's all of these things that you don't, they have pop, and so it's like the little, we do dressing, they don't do like what is cornbread to us. In Africa, like corn is not there, so it's like you're making it out of cassava or yucca or like something. So there's all of these things that like you figured out how to do it in wherever you got dropped at, or in wherever like you're now there. It's so interesting, and I think that's why I'm gonna keep standing on like soul food makes you be like, oh, this, I see it in everything. That's why I love Jamaican food so much.
I really enjoy learning all these variations of food. Like when I promise you, I wake up and be like, today is a such and such kind of day. This is what I want to do, and that's what I do. And
New Year's resolution for us, manifestation for us. Every month we are going to do a different cuisine.
That's fine.
Okay, on the show.
Like I get in my bed all the time. Like one night I was like, I want Mexican outside of tacos. I'm going to teach myself how to make enchiladas. I'm going to teach myself how to make yellow rice. Next thing I'm going to teach myself is how to make tamales. Because I love tamales. I spent a New Year's Eve with
We taught ourselves birria.
I taught myself to make birria fucking tacos.
Here's how you know that shit is so real.
Let me tell you.
Because drink-wise, it'd be different stuff. Coquito, if anyone would like to send us a bottle of Coquito, we know it's a new year. You can make it whatever you want. We'll get the ingredients for you.
Listen to me.
Cremas is not Haitians. Yes. I made cremas last year. Before last, I made cremas.
Listen to me. I made the birria tacos,
and they was fire.
Every variation was like brisket. It's brisket or something like that.
Yeah.
The usual way. But I was like, I want chicken because I
made chicken.
I don't do red meat that often. So I'm like, I want to do chicken. You talking about buying peppers that I had never heard of.
It's like 5.
Like chilies or peppers. Like I had to let you know.
Get this one and this one. And what is this?
And soaking them and dicing them and making
Let it boil.
And like the whole concept of it, I was like, I am in here creating shit.
It's art.
And I thoroughly enjoy when I got in my Asian bag. First of all,
if y'all have never watched
Italian at heart.
I don't know what I am at heart, but if y'all ain't never watched the Asian
Britt always come at me for I will make you an Italian dish in 30 minutes flat. Every time.
Food Wars. Italian grandma versus
They're gonna be like, bitch, ain't you?
I might put my money on Chelle and
They're gonna be like, Chelle gonna make it and it's gonna be perfect.
It's
and
real.
30.
She's not lying.
Flat.
She is not lying.
I be in the kitchen whipping it up. Like,
here's a pause. If y'all have never watched an Asian cooking show, I strongly suggest that you go to some. I also spend my days watching the Food Network.
You do.
This is what, but like, true, actually, like Asian cooking shows where you see the intensity.
Yeah.
And you be like, first of all, I don't even know how the fuck to pronounce this ingredient to use, but I want it. I'm here.
I'm about to segue.
Set it up. Set it up.
It has nothing to do with food.
Okay.
But it has to do everything with the question I said I was going to ask you. That was I was approached with this question.
Oh, okay. I thought that was about Bill Spaghetti.
Not at all.
Okay.
We watch plenty of the reality TV.
Uh-huh.
Okay. We watch all of the Real Housewives.
Me too.
We know that Real Housewives of Atlanta, they hold a peach. You know, Potomac, they hold a champagne glass. You know, Orange County holds an orange. If there was a if there was a Real Housewives of Chicago, what would they hold?
An Italian beef double dip. What's up, my nigga? Italian beef double dip. I don't care. Okay, a cup of mouth sauce.
Can you be bougie?
Pizza.
So here's the thing. So we talking about it on equal opposites, and I was like, that is a great question because my mind.
A glass of whiskey.
No way. My mind.
It would be a glass of whiskey.
My mind went to the same shit you were saying, like just being stupid. I'm like, Harold's 6 wings, fried hard. Like, oh, we want no person.
A gas, a Uzi. I don't know. What do you want from us?
Like, I said a gun. Listen, I said all shit.
We don't know.
But I was like, realistically, like,
I think a glass of whiskey.
bougie, what would Chicagoans hold?
I think a glass of whiskey.
Bougie or bougie. So then I started asking.
That's what I'm sick with. A glass of whiskey.
I said, what does every other city carry? Because that's different.
Here's the crazy thing. I had looked this up a couple days ago randomly because you know, like cities and states have like a dessert, a state dessert, a state fruit, a state food. Yeah. Like they have those things, and it's just very random and weird. I'm gonna stick with ours with whiskey because Chicago specifically, I do think we're more of a whiskey city. Because the Irish influence.
You know what I said?
So
because you can CGI some shit, right? I said everybody knows us to be the windy city. So it will be like a smoke of wind that you will hold.
Did you gonna hold a tornado?
I said a tornado.
We is not tornado county.
We not. We are not. Originally, I was like, I don't know what we would hold, but I forgot what area it was. But they hold a snowflake. I want to say it's Salt Lake City. They hold a snowflake. It's CGI'd in,
that
obviously.
Makes sense.
I said, okay, because y'all always... So I was like, everybody knows Chicago to be the windy city.
But
so I can see you doing like a
shoot. Trivia fact.
Has absolutely nothing to do with wind.
Production, do you know? So the reason Chicago is called the Windy City is because during the time of media, when it first came about, our politicians blew so much wind that they called us the Windy City because y'all was blowing
the door.
That's what it ain't got nothing to do with the wind.
We just happen to be windy.
It's because we've had shady politicians since our founding. Outside of, shout out to Jean-Baptiste Point-du-Sable who founded us. The Haitian was probably the only one who wasn't shady.
Like, hear me out. Chicago is a windy city,
is windy
right?
as fuck.
But the fact that we're called windy has absolutely nothing to do.
They can hold like I would just hold the skyline if we honest.
I said that too. I was like, maybe the serious.
Who finna check me?
Who gonna check me?
Who? Where? Who
and
finna,
so, but I was like, when he asked me, I was like, this is
That's a great question.
And I said, you know what?
I'ma hold a 3-piece mouth with salt and pepper and a mystic.
I said, you know what, do you mind if I take this and put it on other podcasts? He said, no, let me know what you come back with. And I said to him, De'Azia's going to give me a great answer.
Italian beef, double dip, with cheese sauce, extra peppers.
You say what?
A Chicago hot dog.
Yo.
Pizza.
You got it. I mean, traditional.
I'm going to go with, if it needs to be, I would say whiskey if it's in a glass. Yeah. Like just a glass
pizza puff. Because no, hear me out. Hear me out. I don't know that another. No,
pizza puffs are just
shut your face. I don't know another city that carries pizza puffs, and I mean it. Like not another city.
Even in the Midwest.
Calzones, but they like...
Nah, because it's not the same.
No, because we have calzones.
We have calzones.
Again, okay, so for y'all who have not realized...
Chicago is spoiling.
For the love of the city. There's so many... Okay, so there's so many different cultures here. The difference in a pizza puff and a calzone is very obvious because we can go and order a calzone, and if I want a calzone or a pocket, depending on where you at, and they call them... It's different than me telling you I want a pizza puff. Okay,
yeah.
Drench it in mild sauce, my fries included. It's different. I would have my mama ship them to me. Freeze it, ship it.
I was in the grocery store. Did you know Harold's?
Yep.
They sell
I
mild
did
sauce.
not know they had their mild sauce.
They do. Shout out to y'all. Get in y'all bag. We like it.
Get into it.
Here's the crazy things in the New Year's that we need to figure out. Why is everybody from Chicago do not know how to make mild sauce? We know. Like, we inherently know.
What is your mild sauce?
We inherently know.
I've never learned how to make mild sauce.
That's my point. Like, we inherently know what mild sauce is. We know. We get it. Okay, we understand that it's like barbecue sauce, hot sauce, extra ingredients, specialty thing. We get it. We know the basis and premise of it. But if you ask somebody from Chicago... It's not you're not. That's not what we're making. Who makes mild sauce? It's the restaurants.
Nobody
I don't care.
I'm like, you want mild sauce? Then can I order it?
Let me order you a. We don't and it's crazy because it's such as people come here from out the country. Can you take me to where I can get mild sauce? Yes, I can. It won't be anybody's home kitchen because nobody makes it in the house.
Makes mild.
I've known people who have worked at fucking Harold's. JJ, all these where they have mild sauce and they do not make it at home. They know how to make it. They be like, we in here.
You ain't got no choice. But
they make it at the restaurant. That's it. You do not make it at home. Why not? Why don't we do this?
What do we think of this?
This is actually a 5 out of 5. 7 out of 5 because
I agree.
This is our first time actually making a drink for the show. We was we gonna put our bartender heads together and figure it out, and we did really good.
Our next one is gonna be when Funky Town comes.
Funky Town Brewery.
We're creating a cocktail that includes beer, so it's going to be a WCW special.
It is. It's gonna be a WCW Funky Town mix-up.
Yes,
that's what we're gonna do.
So this being our first drink of creating our own drink, this was amazing. So just to let y'all know, for New Year's, this is gonna be number 1. This will be number 1 for our drinks.
What do we call
it? A Mistletoe Mayhem. Because we get reckless. Okay.
And it's something about just even Christmas theory, the cherries and the rosemary.
And New Year's, because I'm a fake start. Okay, we going to fake tell niggas this is mistletoe.
If you know nothing about us, we like our fresh herbs. So, here we are.
All right.
Anywho, just to feed off of some people, run it back because it's the 16th episode.
Run it back.
You can follow us on all of our social media.
All of them.
My social media, it says Sexy Chelle. It is
Because you see it. Because you see?
It's CEXICHELLE. You can pretty much find that on everything. Whether it's Instagram, the Twitter, the Snapchat, all of that.
It's gonna be below.
De'Azia.
Demystify me. I ain't gonna spell it.
De'Azia, but I call it De'Azia.
People really be like, "Does she know your niggas?" Yes. Okay. Demystify me. Follow me on the everything. I'm not gonna spell it because that's too much to spell out. Demystify me. Okay. Follow me. Then also, please follow the page, subscribe to the page, Women Cocktails, whatever, on the Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. Share with friend and family and even an enemy because they need to have laughs fucking too. And we will see y'all in the new year.
Please drop any drink suggestions y'all have below. Follow us. Support. We are trying to
subscribe. Ring our bell.
Yeah.
Ring ding dong. Ring a ding a ding ding dong. Ring ding dong.
For the new year, we're manifesting.
We are manifesting.
So we're looking to get to 1,000 followers at least. So be a part of our movement. Support
with drinks and topics. If y'all have stuff that y'all want to hear people talk about, we're here for you.
And
Happy New Year!
Happy motherfucking New Year, bitches!
Deuces! Not that. Yeah.
Bye.